So this is from Carola in Brixton. How will we get food, medicine and petrol immediately after we leave?
So there is enough, food, medicine and petrol in the country, and there certainly will be, we're talking about a no-deal scenario here. If we leave with a negotiated agreement, we will continue to get food, medicine and petrol in the way we currently get them. Okay. The concern is what happens if we reject the withdrawal agreement and no new agreement is put in place. There will be some stockpiling that happens in advance of of March 2019. So, for probably weeks, a few months, there will be enough goods in the country. Longer term, though, the problem is going to be that everything is going to slow down in terms of getting goods in and out of the country. Now, what will happen is that there will be, prioritization in terms of, if there's only a few slots to come into the country, life-saving medicines will get those slots. So I actually wouldn't be so worried about losing access to the really important drugs. It might be more, though, that the oranges from Spain or the grapes from South Africa, suddenly they'll take much longer to get to the UK, and we'll see kind of less availability of that kind of imported fresh produce on supermarket shelves.
Okay. And that's in a scenario in which we wouldn't reach an agreement.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the problem there being that if there isn't a withdrawal agreement, then, on the first day that we leave, there will suddenly be customs checks on all the goods flowing between the UK and the EU, right? Now, in principle, that's not a problem. The issue is we don't currently have enough customs infrastructure. We don't employ enough people at the border. The ports aren't big enough to actually do all those checks without creating massive delays at Calais and at Dover and at all the other ports where we trade. Now, give it several years, we could build that infrastructure. In a couple of months, we can't. So if you leave without a deal, the roads into Dover are going to become a lorry park, and nothing is going to move there for several months at least.
Okay. So it's worth keeping maybe in mind for oranges in the future, depending on what happens.
If you like oranges.